Good? Yeah, man, that's good. That's a record, right? Yeah, look, right there.
Y'all come off. Relax and play the game. It's a friendly practice game.
All right, everyone, we're here at Boys Town Field and we're here with Coach. Coach, how you do?
I'm good, man.
All right, we see that you're carrying Stats team over by, tell us about the cup over in Florida.
Well, this is the Western Cup. This would be our third visit there. Second time at this age level, under 19, where we'll be playing in the gold category. Last year we came second, we lost in the final 3-2 to Inter Miami. So it's definitely a part in terms of our developmental plan. We have it on our calendar and we try to make it a yearly event.
Last year we went to the finals, Coach. What we're looking forward to this season now?
Well, it's a mismatch. I mean, we have some of the boys that finish the season with us. We definitely want to look at how our team would shape up for next year. So we're definitely giving the players who were fringe players at the end of the season some amount of minutes in the competition, so we can have a feel of what our team will be like for the upcoming season.
When you look back and review last year's competition, where do you think you went wrong?
I mean, we didn't put our foot wrong last year. We got a early red card in the final. I think in the 35th minute. We were down 2-0 and we came back 2-all and lost the game 3-2. So we didn't do much wrong last year. The boys really represent the program well, represent themselves well last year. We're looking to replicate that this year also.
And what could you take away from the program last year?
I mean, in terms of how we perform, knowing our limitation in the just concluded Manning Cup and also the Walker Cup, I see this competition as crucial to the start of our preparation for the upcoming schoolboy season, and definitely it's also a chance for the scout to look at our players in detail in terms of just stats being there and the boys playing together, so you know that they will be producing some good football because the chemistry is there, and hopefully we can get some college opportunities for some of the boys. Last year Richard Livingston, our captain, is now overseas in captain in college there, and it's part and parcel of the scouts seeing us in the Western Cup.
So would you say that the main aim for this competition is to try and get some of the youth to play collegiate football or even go on to different endeavors like professional football?
It's two sprung. One for the boys who are exiting to get looking by college coaches, and also to breed our players that we're planning to use in the upcoming season.
And Sir Williams, when you look back on the season that you just had, could you just sum it up with few words?
That's just unfortunate. I think we lost a game that we shouldn't have, and it was just unfortunate. But when I look back at the games, I think the boys did well in terms of representing the program, in terms of the type of football that we play, how attractive it is, the space at which we play, which is something that is inbred in us as Stats, and definitely wasn't a season that we would say surpass previous season in terms of where we reached, but in terms of boys playing how we train and our style of play, I think these guys did themselves proud and the program proud.
mentioned French players. Were there any French players who, probably know that you're saying that they're carrying all under 19? Is that case where it's from the new crop, or you're saying French players from last season that, possibly that they didn't make the crop, you're bringing back into the fold so that other schools can look on them? Is that the case?
No, that's not the case. Our French players are players who have been in the program. They are French players based on age mostly, and in terms of their time that they get on the pitch, we're looking to increase that. STATHS program is doing well, and that is not by chance. It's because of the continuity that we try to have in between the three different age group that we have there, and we always try to keep them engaged. So French players have been with us for a season before, right? The season that they will be performing, so that they get a feel of what the training is like, what the system is like, so that they when it's time for them to fit into the system, they just fit in seamlessly.
You spoke about your program just now, Coach. What do you think is the underlying factors that, you speak about the continuity? I personally see it from the Pepsi team going to the Coles, the Coles to the Money Cup. There's a pathway where, that a solid team that we just saw that how well they did in the Coles. And I know that you're looking forward to having some of these bunch of players into your Money Cup squad right now. But just let us know what you think are the underlying factors for such a successful football program here at STATHS.
Yeah, as I said, the continuity is there between all programs. This is our second U16 title in 3 years. This set of boys that won this year went to the U14 final and lost to JC. So it's about continuity, and in terms of other factors that leads to our continuity, we have the stakeholders that have been doing their part: management, Kashka Jones, Adrian Thompson, the principal, and everybody else at the school buy into what we are doing. The football is basically the flagship program at STATHS, and definitely everybody wants to be a part of a program that is doing so well and putting the school's name out there. So it's about all the stakeholders coming together, putting in their respective shift in terms of their responsibility, and making sure that the boys are comfortable on the field and off the field and so forth, and in terms of helping with their holistic development academically and life after football if they don't continue in that line. So it's about everybody coming in, chipping in and playing their part, and it's something that was lost in STATHS in terms of the sporting spirit, and which we have re-established, and we are doing well, and thanks to everybody that is putting in and playing their part.
So you would say it's more of it being more organized. That's why you're reaping so much success. It's moving like a well-oiled machine, as they would say.
Definitely. We do have a committee that just focus on every logistic way it relates to football. Chairman Tommy Howell, along with others who make sure that there's no hiccup in whatever planning that we are doing.
And talk about the culture. Do you think that all of what you just said, when we encapsulate everything, you think that's what the culture around STATHS right now, and that motivate the footballing culture here at STATHS?
Definitely. As we said, we have done our job in repairing that, and the sports footballing culture is definitely at STATHS now, and it's one that we look to keep going as long as possible, and hopefully we can reward them shortly with a title at the senior level.
And your main aim right now, just want to finish the interview now, Coach, because we want to talk about the Western Cup, and your main aim for this Western Cup is not only to win it, but to try to expose the younger ones to a possibility of joining a college.
Definitely, that's definitely the aim. Western Cup is played over a vast area where we have to travel a lot so we get the chance for different colleges and coaches to come and see the players. And as we said, we focus on the holistic development of the players, and definitely we take pride in sending players overseas to colleges, and that is something that we want to do every year in numbers. And I see this as an opportunity for collegiate coaches to come down and see our talent, see the program and keep a tab so that we can make connection, networking and so forth, that the players, it may become easier for the players to find themselves or get a chance to find themselves in colleges overseas. And as I said, the other part of it is for us to kickstart our program in terms of our preparation, looking at what we have working with for the upcoming season.
You want to tell me a name before you go, coach? You want to tell me a name that I might not know? Coming up for this season? Or you want to surprise me? But give me a name, man. No, man, give me a name. You give me a name.
I mean, STATHS is a system, right? We are not short on talent, but in terms of our continuity and our consistency is based on the players knowing their system and not necessarily their talent, and fitting themselves as best as possible, equipping themselves in the system and making the system work. But we do have a couple of young players, Christiana Brown, who 14-year-old, finished with 9 goals last year. I think was the second leading goal scorer behind Ajite Marshall. Ajite Marshall will be back next year just the same way. And we have some exciting young talent coming up from the team that just won the U16. Kenrick Brown, Kelvin Brown, Shankino, Grant, Di Maria Goldburn, and a lot of names. I mean, we have the talent as such, definitely. But as I said, in terms of our consistency of performance is based on players knowing our system and knowing what to do in the system, and that is what we focus on mostly, more than individuals.
Coach, I'm right here, and you're just smiling when you're talking about your players. I know that you're looking forward to this Manning Cup season. I'm looking forward to seeing this team that you're smiling about. So we're going to take part into the Western Cup and watch the progress and watch this team develop as the months go on leading up to the Manning Cup season. So I wish you all the best, Coach.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Watch.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah, man.